to the bubble first. I'm still in the Pleiades.
Yeah, I'm actually one of my one alt is actually out past the Pleiades. I went 5,000 away from the start system, and that way I could get.
Thrusters!
Let's see. Are you on your main Dr. Nagi account or what?
Yes.
dr.nagi?
Yes. Oh, it's just 7 jumps to Shinrada. Cool.
Send you a. Let's see. I wonder if Nemesis Wolf has a. There, I sent you a friend request, I think. Yeah.
Ship uncoupled. Exit the station quickly and safely.
Someone is getting shot outside the station.
Oh, yeah.
It's a federal dropship.
That's been happening a lot at stations lately for some reason.
Yeah, he jumped out, he escaped. Well, good for him, I guess.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear of station restrictions. This is traffic operations. Signing off.
4, 3.
Yeah, I guess all that spharoid hunting this morning kept my arcs. I'm already back over 3 billion again, just from the combat bonds.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see. What group are you? Rats.
Wow.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
I actually didn't get hyper addicted. That's cool.
3, 2, 1. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
They have someone watching. Oh,
Okay. What
Fuel scooping.
group are you in? I see you're in a private group. Is that Fleecom?
yes.
Okay.
Fuel
Let's see.
scoop disengaged.
Do you have access with that account?
I have access to Fleecom with all my accounts. I finally got it on
Okay.
all of them a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I'd put it off long enough, and finally I was like, you know what? I need to just do it.
Four, three, two, one.
Since Nemesis Wolf isn't in here yet, he's in open.
It's not
Right.
the smartest idea.
Um, I'll log into Fleecom.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I pinged Nemesis in voice chat
Frameshift drive
to
charging.
see if he has that PG.
I meowed at him.
Four, three, two, one.
He should have access. Hi.
Hey, Nemesis. I'd be glad to help you with voice attack, but a much better source for information on voice attack stuff is Malik VR, the Twitch streamer. He does a lot with it, and he's actually he didn't know computer programming for a long time, and he's just now learning C# programming, and to be able to better build his profile that he has. And so because of that, it's amazing what he's done with his voice profile actually already. That's free, but he's a really good one. His PSI Discord has an entire channel dedicated to voice attack stuff and making commands and how to integrate EDDI, and yeah, it's crazy good. He's actually streaming right now, as well as Nagi. So let me pull up Nagi's stream. That way I can see him. There we go.
Nemesis, if you're saying something, you are very quiet.
I don't see his name flashing.
I did see that just a moment ago.
Clear to land at docking bay 3-5.
Oh, there was a little feedback earlier. He might be messing with his mic or something.
Boy, are you familiar with mapped runs by any chance?
Map runs.
Mapped for Painite Mining.
I have not heard that term, so I don't know if I am or not.
Oh, okay. Well, probably not. It's basically about creating maps of vast rocks and just using them to efficiently mine. I'm not familiar with doing it, so I was just curious
I
if you were.
have heard about that, but I haven't heard it become a big thing for being able to actually predict which rock is
But
going to be a high percentile one or not.
you don't predict, um you catalog them. Because it's always gonna be the same rocks.
I know that there was somebody that was making an effort to do that, but how to get back to the same place to be able to get back to the same rocks is the...
Yeah, there are techniques for that, but okay. Looks like my parrot has chosen it as a new toy to chew. Uh. 50 minutes, yeah, okay. We can decide on a mining system in the meantime. Or if you, right.
A lot of people go to that Haiti sector DBX P1 112.
Yeah, that's because it's the closest to Shinrada.
Um, let's see, what are the other...
I think the IMU favors the hip something something something. Should be findable in announcement somewhere. Yeah, hip 21991.
HIP 21991?
And then Planet 1 and the A-Ring. That's where I'm
Okay.
you. Oh, whoops! I didn't wanna Google search it. Damn it. Copy.
Why? Okay, what was that system one more time? Sorry, my interface messed up.
I posted that in Sealbob.
Oh. Oh, so you did. Very nice.
Right now, I'm not sure. I'm gonna check something first. If I can buy Class 8 cargo racks there.
Let's see. And it's an occupied system, so
Yeah, it has a station.
should be a station in system.
It has one orbital station and one planet starport. Weapons? No. Equipment, don't wanna know. Cargo racks. Oh yeah, class 8 cargo racks. Okay, so I can keep my fuel scoop for now. But I can already buy this one. And I'm below 3 billion again. There are also class 6 ones. Yeah, okay. I've completely stripped this ship. Have to rebuild it from scratch basically for the mining. I don't even know why.
Uh, I don't know if there would be a cheap station near that hip mining system or not that would have all the modules. I know Gaia whatever. That system has all the modules for mining, and it's a Liang Rui system.
I'm
So
in Shinrada. I just needed to know if I can switch out my fuel scoop and my FSD booster for cargo racks when I'm there. Apparently I can't, so it's not a problem. Collector limpets, where are you? Oh, right at the top. It's my shield gen. Can put cargo in here. Advanced docking computer. Yeah, I don't need that. It's just nice to have, but I wanna have prospectors. Oh, research limpets. Actually, gotta do that at some point. Just getting the research samples from each Fargoid variant. Okay, I do have some shield protection and cargo bay protection. All my hard points are empty. Oh. Okay. Mining tools. Just give me the fixed ones. I still haven't fixed the icons for that. Jeez.
icons for
fixed gimbal or turret.
Hmm. Yeah, some stations they're messed up, some they're not.
It's coming in the next patch, which is coming sometime this week, allegedly.
Oh hey. It's a Rixon.
Indeed. So at least they tell me. How's it going, guys?
Hmm.
So far, so outfitting.
Oh god.
Pretty much.
I hate FDev. That's just my some mood today.
Can't imagine why.
Should I put some pulse lasers on just for fun?
How does the director of communication for a multi-million-dollar company suck this bad? Honest question, though.
You're talking about Zach?
Yeah. Like, it's his first time on the Reddit in over a year. Right. But beyond that, besides the fact that it's been a year since he's been communicated anything on the Reddit, I've never heard of this guy until today. And the first thing I see from him is he's just being passive aggressive and attacking players for speaking their minds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the hell, Braven? Is that what your employees stand for?
Did you see my post on there, or it's probably buried though?
I didn't. I don't want to go back to that thread. Fuck.
Yeah, don't worry about
I
it.
only
No, let's find this one.
I only replied on Twitter.
I saw your reply on Twitter. It was good. All right, there's Kenny's reply.
I think I want better shields.
Oh. I need to go on C-Edit real quick. Somebody's comment got removed by the moderators.
Oh.
I'm wondering whose it was.
Oh, damn it. Wait, I can use AD forces.
Could not connect.
Wait. Which ones are better? These or the engineered ones? Wait, I have 7A engineered ones? But my 7D engineered ones are even better than the AD ones, unengineered. Oh, I'm taking the 7A engineered ones. Yeah. Okay.
Well, his second His Zach's second large post got beneath the comment threshold.
Got what?
Is that he's in negative points on some of his posting?
Yeah.
So his
He's the director
comment
of
got
policy.
removed?
No, he didn't get removed, but it's hidden by default, and you have to expand it. What's
Ouch.
your username?
Try searching for noodle impasta or noodle hyphen impasta. I mean,
It's one of
but
the comments. Did you do it as a reply or as its own top level
I
comment?
did it as a reply to one of his comments.
Okay.
Where he was saying about that we're working for the same goal and so on.
Bitch, no, we're not.
And I made a very pointed couple of questions and then commented on what the players have been wanting for a long time, our own personal experience with hull seals with the same issues, and as well as me being CM in for another game and having the same issues and what we did to, since it's still under development, what we did to remedy the issue and
Compadre
has
242,
worked.
there it is.
Yeah, has worked for us. And then I also went on to commend him specifically for his prompt replies because a lot of companies and game developers don't reply that quickly to things, and made a couple comments about the way he has worded things, but that I understand how
Maintain correct lane on
that happened. And then after I posted that, I noticed in his subsequent replies, he's toned down in how he's replying to things. So evidently he saw it and it had a positive effect.
I don't know if he saw yours today, but he hasn't said anything over an hour or so. But like the thing is, it's 6:30 there for them. He's probably off for the night. But you know, he posted those two giant ass things way too fast.
Frameshift drive
Way,
charging.
way too fast. Not a damn chance he read it all. It was the petition was posted 4 hours ago, and his blog post came out
4, 3,
also 4 hours ago. So there was less than an hour difference to type up, process,
I think it was
communicate.
5 minutes, and honestly, it took me 5 minutes alone to read the post, and yet
Yeah.
alone coming up with such a long response.
It was a canned response that was already definitely something was there. You just copy and paste the elements, and then he adds his own personal attacks at the end. That's bullshit. Is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure it was copy pasta, a lot of it. Thus the block
But then,
nature of
he's
it.
like, oh, and not speaking for FDev, you all can go fuck yourselves.
Frameshift drive charging.
And he's gonna burn for it a little bit.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Noodle, are you on your way already?
I'm in system. What was the
Okay. Planet
which
1,
Planet 1,
Ring A.
Fuel scooping.
Ring A.
I still have 4 more jumps, and I need to redock at the station.
I need to dock at the station too and do some.
Complete.
I also need to pick up limpets, I must not forget that.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
You said the A ring?
Mm-hmm. Wait. How much shield strength do I have? 1.8k.
Fuel scoop
Okay.
disengaged.
It's not too bad, I guess. For
Frameshift
yeah,
drive charging.
nothing for a serious attack.
Four, three,
Oops. Where am I mining? Okay.
fuel
Oh,
scooping.
looks like Nemesis dropped out. Maybe he's changing headset or something.
Could be restarting
Okay.
his computer.
Maybe.
Wait, let's
Fuel
go
scoop
back.
disengaged.
Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
He's back.
Three,
Hello, he's back. Oh, you don't have on this account? Alright. We could hop over to my PG or whatever is convenient for you guys.
I also have one. Well, let me dock at the station
fuel
first.
scooping.
Just one more jump.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Calling it a mining stream, half an hour in, and then not yet mining it.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Actually, did you notice that they changed the chat? We now got a black background on the messages.
Yeah, I'm glad of that because whenever you're in like bright starlight or facing a star or something, you can have trouble with seeing it. So,
Imperial Flight Operations Bureau is most pleased to have you visit, Commander. Permission granted. Please proceed to Bay 40. Touchdown.
Scan detected. Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
Okay, docked. I can switch PGs now.
All right. I guess we'll need the invites to your PG.
Okay. Online first. Invite to private group on Nemesis and Bass Noodle. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm gonna go to a bathroom. Okay, is everybody in?
I'm coming in now.
Oh yes, I see you. Oh, whoops. 681.
Okay, so you can hear through. Check the output, whether it's to your speakers. When you click on the settings wheel beside your name, Nemesis, click the settings wheel beside your name, voice and video, and then the input and output devices. Make sure that input device is set correctly and output device is set correctly to the to things. And do you have do you have it on push to talk, or do you have it on the voice activity? If it's voice activity, is it automatic, or do you have it set? Do you have the sensitivity manually set? Those are all things to check. What you might have to do at the bottom of voice and video is click reset voice settings. Now, fair warning, it will reset any volume levels of individual people that you've set, like if you've turned the music bot down or things like that, or if one person is perpetually quiet or always loud, and you've right-clicked and changed their volume, it will reset that on you. But you can try that. Also, make sure your mic doesn't have a mute button on it. Well, then Discord wouldn't be seeing it. That's true. Scratch that. Unless it's picking... No, then we should hear it. Well, it's not restarting Discord, it's resetting the audio settings. You can try restarting Discord, see if that helps first. Hello, Lizardo.
Hello, hello.
We're trying to get everyone into the same thing for doing some mining in HIP sector. HIP system.
The hippity hip.
When's Lizardo getting in here?
You just come in.
Hey, Lizardo.
Hello. For some reason I'm taking a chair apart.
Shit, I still need to get you the AWS permissions. Speaking of which, how's IRC going?
Skinnathur and I are about ready to do a valid real test. It's just I haven't had time for the last week to really...
Yeah, no worries. Percentage-wise, like 50% done, 70% done?
Well, basically, we need to spin up the test server and actually put our modified comps online and see if it doesn't explode.
Cool, 15% done, got it.
And then I figured out most of the way to do LDAP with ANO.
Fantastic.
Little bit of jiggering and it should work.
You think we'll be, okay, cool. Sounds good. Just let me know when you have time to get the AWS permissions set up and we'll go through and knock that out.
Then we're going to hit the next wall of, we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
When did any of us ever know what we were doing?
Pardon my language, but yeah, it's going to be, okay, we've got it up, it's valid, it talks, they all talk. What does this function actually do? And do we need it?
Cool. That's going to be fun.
And so my current plan is, if I can get the comps to not explode and the talking to LDAP on my server, is just invite people over to it to beat it with a stick and go from there. Whether it actually is what we go live with, the beating it with a stick will determine that.
Honestly, right now it's looking more and more like we're going to go for our deployment at the 1-year anniversary of Distant Worlds launch.
Yeah, I think if I can get a good night this week to pound on it, I should have it in a testable state this week.
All right. Sounds good.
You guys
My biggest
aware
project
that
on that is I need to go back through all the comps and identify all the places that I noted that we'll have to put secret passwords in the comp
Alright,
kind of thing.
break.
you guys are aware that I'm live streaming, right?
Oh. Hi, Nagi's live
Nice.
stream.
Sorry about that.
We see you waving in the
just-
background.
Yeah, no, just mentioning it so you don't wanna leak some internal information thingy that you don't want to.
And the main admin password to the server is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Pickles!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amazing. That's the same combination as my luggage.
Yeah.
dun dun. I can hear some like.
You hear that?
No, Nemesis.
Okay. Well, this is definitely a
Yay!
settings issue. I've switched from my Android tablet to my Android phone. The phone can now identify the microphone, obviously. But my headphones are still coming through the speaker.
Try changing in the voice and audio settings when you click the settings cog. Try
Okay.
changing the output
Right.
device to.
Yeah, I've switched speaker off. So now through the headphones on my phone and the mic, it all seems spot on. But
Okay.
I don't know what was wrong with my tablet, which is what I prefer to use. It just doesn't seem to be recognizing that the headphones are plugged in at all for anything. Even when I put on a YouTube video, and it still started to put the output through the speakers rather than the headset.
I
And
wonder.
that should just basically automatically cut that off straight as soon as I plug it in. It's always just cut it off straight to the headphones.
I wonder if it's something in the audio settings of the device itself that's
Yeah, it must be.
hanging.
It must be. But this'll
When,
do. This'll do.
when was the last time you turned it off and on?
About 5 minutes ago, actually, I did try
I,
that.
I figured you did that. The other day I was working on somebody's tablet. They were having a goofy issue, and so I was looking in some of the settings and stuff, and it completely slipped my mind to turn it off and back on until after several minutes of looking at it. I was like, I didn't try that standard troubleshooting step yet.
Yeah, I thought we switched it off and on again. Do you guys ever get the IT crowd over there? The TV program?
Which program?
It's called the IT crowd. It was a British. I think they adapted it for American version as well. But
What kind of operating system does it use? Vista! We're going to die!
I have seen that actually. I don't
it
know
was
where to watch it at though.
extremely funny. And they were set in an IT department, and anytime anybody phoned down with the thing, the first thing they said was, "Have you switched it off?"
That's a great show. That's a great show.
Right. So, here. A second.
It would help if I unmute my mic before I start talking.
Can
Aha.
Usually helps.
Oh, hey, Cassis. I didn't see you sneak in.
Yeah, stealthy like a fox.
so can you guys
So-
hear me now?
You should have a PG invite from Dr. Nagi, Nemesis.
You can hear me now then?
Yeah. You're a bit faint though.
have one of those technical problems where the screws to put the thing together are on the inside. So how did they put it together?
On the inside of what?
It's a chair, but the screws are on the inside. So if I take it apart, how do I put it back together if I can't be on the inside to put it together?
Well, you hire a very small dwarf and you trap them in there for all eternity.
I swear that's what they did.
I was going to say ruthlessly trained suicide hamsters, but yeah, that works as well. Or possibly forbidden experiments with very powerful magnets?
I think that's actually not impossible.
Probably just a 90-degree power drill.
Hmm.
So are we going to sector?
But do any of the? Of course, I know Rickson wants to, but hey, have you checked out stuff like Shadow Play to try and be able to play the game, Rickson?
I've tried basically everything in the book other than waiting for FTO to fix their own shit right now. The big problem I can't use Shadow Play and stuff for is the latency and the fact that I don't have an external network on which to host the device.
Well, I mean, like Shadow Play uses their computers to host it.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I can look into it.
So I didn't know if something like that would actually work. I know
Shadow
that
Play, that's just recording.
not Shadow Play. What's it called?
It's called Shadow.
Let's see. It's in Specs and Tech Help in the pins, I think.
I think I got it.
Yes.
I see it here. It costs a lot of money though.
Yeah. Yeah, NVIDIA's GeForce Experience or GeForce Now.
Shadow.tech.
Shadow
That's
Tech.
the one.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's $25 a month, and it ain't worth it for me.
Yeah.
If you've already got a PC, then yeah, it's probably from my have a 6-7 used. Or PC.
Nemesis, do you have group access?
Should be in now.
We're still on main menu.
Let's see. I see him. It says 132 light years. Let me see if I can
Still
invite.
the
Yeah,
last
I can invite to
one.
Wing.
I'm still. Is now Saru.
There, I sent a Wing invite to you. There we go. So now our wing has room for one more, and then we can split and be able to do multi-wings if we want to.
I think Acastus wants to join as well.
It would be awfully sweet of you, gentlemen.
Okay.
Well, that's if
You'll
we get
need
more than
Nagi's PG, so you'll have
Yeah.
to beg him for that invite.
if we get more than 4 people now, we need to build the instance first before we can.
Right. Two of us need to be in the ring in order to,
Yes.
and then split apart and then be able to wing the other in.
Wait, it's Acastus and who else?
I didn't know if Lizardo wanted to or not. If he's got his mic muted, so might just be
No,
us
I'm
four for
working.
now.
I just wanted to say hi.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Then it's just 4 people. Okay, perfect ring size. I have already had dinner. I don't need fish right now.
Oh well. Smoke it and save it for later.
Oh, you're a bit far away still.
And there is a station in system here to be able to stock up on limpets and stuff.
Yes.
So I see why the IMU would come here as versus Hades, because there it's one jump away. This you've got in system, and so it's a bit more convenient.
Right, so you're in HIP 21991?
Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer Hades because if I rock a percentage of Painite, honest. Tried
Yeah,
the
I don't-
system twice and found percentages in the rock.
I've not tried the
Fine.
HIP system before. I've heard that from other people too, but I don't know.
There
I don't know
was
if it is because of the mapped runs the IMU guys do, but when I mined here, it was pretty good actually. Well, we will see.
Yeah, I've had runs over in Hyades where one run will be like pulling teeth to get anything above 35, and you might get up, you'll get like 35s, maybe high 30s, but anything above that is hard to find. And then the very next run, you'll be hitting high 40s, low 60s constantly. So it's like,
Yeah. And we don't really want to mine anything that's below 35. That's like the minimum we
yeah,
are looking at.
yeah, that's usually the general cutoff. Sometimes if it's below that and it's next to another rock, then I'll grab it with the other one, but convenience more than anything.
Did I not invite you to the wing?
Hey, Canis.
Canis, the one who doesn't want to speak. Okay.
Can we hurry this up, please, officer? That's what I need to do while I'm sitting here. I need to adjust my power priorities because those got reset for some reason.
iron to see.
Okay, this time it saved my fire groups. Maybe this time it will have saved my ignore list as well.
Depart when ready.
Last time when I logged out and in, it screwed up my ignore list and had Painite ignored and had me collecting invite. And so I bought this account after both mining runs up in GW2.
I'm gonna make all of you guess because I do have iron and nickel on my ignore list because I was already full on last time I mined.
Yeah. I leave all the mats on there because it'll automatically ignore when it gets full.
Oh really?
Yep.
Okay.
When you get full of a mat, it'll automatically ignore it and not pick it up. But the fragments are what you have to create the ignore list for.
Oh, it has high res size here.
And I did my due diligence on this account, and so I went mining
I
for
can target the
in my
hotspots
ass,
from
and
here.
so I can officially say I've got the badge of Painite in the asp.
Ooh.
What's the mute button for certain?
What's that?
For the mute.
Frameshift charge detected.
I'm waiting outside the station. It's boring inside the hangar, you know.
I'm jumping in right now.
Noodle is in a type 9, okay.
Flight assist off.
I was just trying to remember if I refueled. I couldn't remember if I did when I come in and got my limpets.
I will say one thing for Hyades. For the last day or so, there's been a system only 10 light years away where you can sell for about 780.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you
been set really-
Enterprise.
Yeah.
Is a sur- Does occasionally come good. But comes to it.
Oh Noodle, you are rubber banding for me.
Yeah, we've noticed that being a bug whenever ships go in and out of the station, even NPC ships, if you watch, they will rubber band like crazy going in and out of the station. They'll still do it a little bit once you get into proper instance with each other, but
Acastus, why are you flying backwards now?
For amusement.
Don't you wanna stock up on limpets and stuff?
Oh, I've already got a full load of limpets.
Okay, so you're actually ready to go.
Yep.
In that case,
Assist on. Frameshield
Just
charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I already have the hotspot targeted. Cool thing about this double hotspot is they are on top of each other, so there's no doubt that you're in between them.
nice.
In the overlapping part. You can't even make out where one hotspot starts and the other one ends.
System 1.
Okay, I'm about to drop.
Okay.
And I'm in. Remember, don't start mining before we are certain that we got no pirates here.
Programming limpet drone.
Oh, whoops.
You're going to have a small problem.
Huh?
When I drop in, you're going to
Scan detected.
I couldn't understand that, but it was a bit too quiet.
when I come in, when I drop in on you, I'm going to respond.
Yeah, when you drop in, then
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming
I'm
limpet
already
drone.
prospecting though.
Scan complete.
Why are we getting chatter from a... oh, there's some fighting going on over there. Aberrant shield pattern analysis.
Engaged.
Oh,
Asteroid scan complete.
well, it doesn't matter.
Right. Are we heading away from the planet or towards it?
towards the hotspot that I have targeted
Failed.
in 1.8 megameters distance.
Okay.
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete.
So that's 32.
32%.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Oh, 59%. Yeah, we will start with this one.
Excellent.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
And then we wait for Nemesis.
I might have to change out for some A-rated sensors. I don't like the range on these D-rated ones.
I'm just looking through the FDev forums, and like every single page is nothing but bugs and errors. Like the bug report section's been overflowed that it's in the PC section. How did they fuck it up this poorly?
Yeah.
They didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, fuck off, Zach.
We didn't do anything wrong. You guys are playing the game wrong. The problem.
God's sake.
Nemesis, you want a job at FDev? Finally, a suggestion I can get behind. There we go. I'm putting this one in voice link pit.
How violent is it?
So the game has reminders for crew, fire groups, SLFs, etc., but none to say if you have no limpets. What about it, devs? Help me out. Next reply: did you forget?
Abrasion Blaster, of course.
Of course. What else?
What were we
Even there's-
talking about again?
I think we were gonna yell at FDev again for having a broken ass update.
Yeah. By the way, the only forum sections that I regularly check are exploration, community events. What's it called? Yeah, the events, and Fargods and Aliens. Fargods and Guardians.
I mean, I could go down to Cambridge and yell at them for you. I just probably would end up getting arrested.
Well, I'm probably here.
It's about 90 miles for me.
So, how much do we need to pay you to go and spray paint something on the side of FDev's headquarters?
I'll get back to you when I've had time to calculate the odds.
The thing is, does David Brabham have
You cut out.
is really
And he's gone, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Never to be heard from again.
Wait. Who?
Nemesis, his mic's cutting in and out and mostly out.
Yeah, I think it's just I basically, to fix my headset, I went and bought a new one. Cheap set.
How many jumps are you still out?
About 3 to
Okay.
because I forgot to put a fuel scoop on,
Oof.
Cargo scoop
Well,
deployed.
be right back.
but I'll be fixing that.
well, at least this spot has decent security.
One, two. How's the microphone now? Is that cutting in and out? Probably on all the time now.
It's still a little quiet, but you're not cutting out.
I boosted the output volume on mine a little bit and then turned down the ones that I had at normal volume previously.
Yeah, I've got my output volumes at maximum at the moment. Yeah, luckily there I found a nice planet base I can refuel on here because I was almost at the point of calling the fuel racks.
The shame!
It expired.
The shame.
Because oh, I've left the station now, I forgot to put a fuel scoop on, it's alright, I'll find something on the way, and I was like, oh shit. It's newbie night. Now that is a really nice plan, so
So, Rix,
Yo.
about that AX event you mentioned.
Eventually. As soon as FDev fixes their fucking game. So in other words, delayed indefinitely.
until further notice.
I was about to ask what exactly would you want to do?
Load up a bunch of hull seals, get them high on fish, go attack some bugs.
Okay, sounds amusing.
Otherwise known as just seeing who signs up. The more seals we have, the more, the higher level bugs we take on. Squads of 4 if we can manage it. If not, just split everyone up as best we can. And just, here's a system. Let's go purge some shit.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
we did this kind of thing earlier today with AXI, and we had 2 wings going against the Hydra at the end, and the fight just took ages because the more people were in one instance, the worse the bugs got. Like, oh hey, the shields are down. Oh, shields are back up. Shields are down again. Oh, they are back up again.
Yeah, that's a known
Just
bug that AXI has been bitching about forever.
yeah, it was super annoying. So we had to take that Hydra shield down again and again and again and again, and eventually we could destroy a heart. But yeah, uh, as soon as long as people are kind of prepared
Jesus,
for
who the
that
hell
and
drives?
know
I'm
how
looking at.
to
Yeah,
deal with
we just
stuff,
gotta.
it's fine.
Worst comes worst, we go up against a bunch of scouts.
Yeah, we actually went into threat 9 signal sources, so we did have scouts in the end, but they died so quickly. Nemesis, you are still in the same system.
I know, unfortunately, because I mucked up with my fuel scoop, i.e. not having one. I've had to refuel, and I've been forced to refuel at a planet which I am just docking at
Ooh.
right this second. So, give me about another minute.
Well, there's your problem. You're supposed to refuel off of stars, not off of planets.
Yeah, well, if you've got a fuel scoop, you can do that. But because I changed my loadout, I changed my collectors from 3s to 5s. In doing so, it swapped out my fuel scoop, but I forgot to replace it.
Only 3 squadron bookmarks, wow. I have bookmarks all over the place. Why is it so many? What the hell?
I don't know.
God, this thing is so slow, and that's aerated thrusters on.
What are you flying at the moment?
T9.
Ah.
Because it's a new
It's
account. It's
one
basically all
reason
I've got.
to mine in a cutter.
Oh yes.
Yeah, well, my main Xbox account's a cutter. But I mean, this is basically a brand new PC account. I haven't really done anything
Okay.
with it until about 2 weeks ago when I got active on Shadow account. So this is my first big ship in this account, basically. Get up there.
See you guys later.
Bye,
See ya.
Rex.
Have fun.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Damn it.
It's mandatory.
There goes my weekend. And before any of you shit say it's Monday.
I have this week off, I don't care.
Nearly Tuesday here.
Yeah.
I'm also on holiday.
Yes, you are again.
That's mainly
I cast this
because
is never-ending holidays.
on Thursday it's German reunion day and I would have 2 days off anyway, so I just took 3 more to get the whole week.
Okay, nearly there, guys. Sorry for the delay, as this was my idea in the first place.
Not a problem.
But
You have
one
all the
can't
timings
plan
about.
for...
You're just
Pirates.
1.5 hours into a mining stream without actually mining.
Well,
I'm
to be
actually
honest, that post on Reddit is mining enough salt for all the mining that we could ever want to do.
That guy, I'd love to be in that guy's house right now, because he'll be going, fucking hell.
Well, he probably
I
has
shouldn't have
a
just
bad
posted up
night
that-
tonight.
I think he's going to have a worse day tomorrow morning when he goes into work. Because that didn't really kick off really until sort of late afternoon here. You know, he's obviously spoke to the guys and said, look, we've got this thing coming in, what will we do? And they went, oh, just give them this canned response, that'll do.
Yes, the canned response and some of the tone and wording choice that he made wasn't great.
I mean, that
But-
and the thing with the fertilizer thing pissed me off as well, because they basically turned around with, oh, you guys used the game in a way we didn't expect, so it's an exploit. Well, no, it's standard trading practice. You buy it high or buy it low and sell it high, and oh look, I can do it at the same station. So what's everybody going to do? They're going to jump to the next system and sell it, or are they just going to sit right there? I mean, really.
Yeah, the with regard to the Reddit post, though, I mean, that's a whole nother the fertilizer thing. That's a whole nother issue,
Yeah.
and
But I mean, it seems to be the same thing, though. I mean, it's along the lines of, you know, we're doing everything right. It wasn't our fault. We done it all right. You know, we're doing everything
There-
that you've complained about already. So what's the problem?
there was definite issue with people that made money legitimately off the fertilizer getting their money removed, and also people that made money legitimately from other things in the middle of it, getting that money removed as well.
That's not confirmed, though. At least
I can confirm
haven't.
I can confirm it.
So can I.
Oh wow! And you never sold at the same station?
Oh, I did, but then I did
I-
Painite.
Yeah,
some
well,
Painite
that's
mining
that's
afterwards.
what's
I-
probably gonna put it off. So
I took a cut. I did the buy and sell in my ASP a couple of times to make 6 million over the course of 3 hours. What I then did is I went and I did some regular trade route with was it Maldor? I think. A trade route, jumping back and forth between two stations, buying one thing, selling it the other, etc. And they not only took the 6 million that I made off of fertilizer over 3 hours, but they took the 10 million that I made over 1 hour of that trade loop on a completely different item. So,
But then, I mean, the whole thing about that was, they say in the post, you have earned more money than is possible currently in the game system.
yeah, that wording
So
was
you've used
very
the-
very
you've used-
weird.
Yeah, they should have said faster or more money per hour.
yeah,
but
that I mean,
if you earn
it
half a
it
billion,
could have been handled better. It could have been handled with a little more finesse. Yes. So there are legitimate issues with that one. Did something need to be done? Yes, because people were making 10 billion in an hour, 20 billion in an hour, just ridiculous stuff. So yes, something needed to happen with it to correct
Yeah.
Well, all they needed
the
to
gross
do was,
imbalance.
yeah, they could have just done what they did and then said, we will review the situation over time and give back money that was earned legitimately.
And that would have been one option. There's other options that would have been completely acceptable to people to do it. Just they felt the need because of complaints coming in to do something and do something fast, and what they did wasn't exactly wrong, but it wasn't exactly right either. They had the right idea, just the implementation was off. But then with the Reddit posts and stuff, the one good thing is that an FDev employee responded immediately. Many other game companies, many other companies would be silent or would take a long time to respond. So at least he was responding immediately to.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
So he could have chose better wording, yes, but at the same time, you've got all these people deluging and attacking you, and things do get lost in text. The emotion or feeling behind the words can easily be misconstrued.
Well,
So
the snappishness to a certain extent implies that this is big on at least his radar at the moment.
yes, and so the thing is again, it could have been handled better, but at least he was responding. Someone was responding in a faster than many other companies would do.
Yeah, but
fashion.
that's when you start getting. Sorry.
So on you go, Castus.
But that's where it starts getting confusing, because if they do actually care, why did this happen?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. You've got the one silver lining there of, yeah, they responded really quick, but the response was dreadful. It was utterly pitiful. It was basically, we're already doing what you're complaining about. We've done nothing wrong. The only thing we might
Yes.
look at is create a test server. Other than that, everything's fine. So what's the
Yes,
problem?
yes,
By
and
the
no.
way, we don't like the tone that you're using because you're trying to bully us.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. I mean, yes and no. That it could be easy to misconstrue some of the things that way, and some of the things obviously he could have said better. But at the same time, if you look at what some of the things that he was saying, he wasn't saying that in a lot of the posts. He was trying to point to different things that they have been doing to show, hey, we have been trying, and it just came across wrong because of the some of the wording and so on, and the fact that his block of text response was only 5 minutes after the other one. So if he had waited a little bit longer, maybe finessed the reply a little bit more, or made a reply right away saying, I'm looking this over, we will be formulating a reply. Please bear with me. These issues that have been raised are important. If he'd done that and then done a block response a few minutes later, that was maybe a little bit better put together.
Okay, we
That
have
probably would have
NPCs in here
but-
right now. We have to...
Nemesis
Yeah.
did say that would happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was clear what would happen. We just need to wait a bit now. We will
Do you
go
have
away.
your
Good evening,
beacon on,
gentlemen.
Nemesis?
I do.
Okay. Okay, yeah, now I can target you. For some reason, till you dropped from Super Cruise, I couldn't target you, because normally I can target people when they're in Super Cruise.
Yeah, no, I popped the beacon on basically within a minute or two of joining the room. Really.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
It's
all
weird.
the way here, really, it's been on.
Okay,
I hope you
how
have something
much...
good in your hold. Another empty cargo hold. My children will go
How
hungry tonight.
much cargo space do you guys have?
I
256.
I've got 552. Who's got 256?
Me.
Noodle?
No, a cast.
total cargo space or
Yes.
available cargo space?
Total.
Total, I have 640.
Okay, I also have 640. Okay, so we will have two people that will be filled up quicker than the others. I would like to
That's
ask
fine.
you to stay with us until everyone is full, because you can help filling up the
Okay.
others faster then.
Yeah,
you
the
can mine
extra
faster with
lasers will fill faster.
I think I've actually got too many lasers and not enough power.
Okay, so we will
System
get police
authority
officers in
dispatch.
here in 1.5 minutes.
So have they actually attacked somebody then to trigger that?
Do you want these guys killed?
Yeah, there's a fight. That's why they're coming. Look, there's a fight just over sort of 2
I have
o'clock road.
some pulse
Yep.
laser turrets, but
Yeah, I mean I've only got mining lasers on this.
Yeah, I don't have this thing set up for defense at all.
Castus, have you got weapons?
Yeah, I've got a quartet of engineered rapid-fire multi-cannons with incendiary
I
and corrosive.
thought you might, because you had the lowest cargo, so I thought you might be more set up for fight than
it looks like they are
anything else.
dying already, so it shouldn't matter. We have police in here now? Yeah, we have police. Okay. I think we can
Yep.
start mining now.
Okay.
Everyone ready?
If they
I
come for
believe
us,
so.
we can hide behind the Castus.
Yeah, I
Fine.
do have
So-
some shields, I do have some weapons, but we also have police in here now, so I think we should be fine.
Yep.
I have shields and I have ramming. That's pretty much it.
And go for it! Oh, pips. Pips are a thing I need to set, of course.
my capacitor just empties in about 5 seconds.
I think I should have gotten a better capacitor actually.
The sky is full of little. This is my first swing mining experience. Asteroid.
Gonna unbind my pulse lasers because it just keeps telling me I'm in the wrong cockpit mode.
Asteroid depleted.
Okay.
There's just limpets everywhere. I've got to take some screenshots. In fact, I actually don't know how to take a screenshot of this.
PC, it's usually F10.
I am so new to having a PC. The only thing I've done is load up Elite and play Elite. I don't know how to do anything else on a PC.
49% over here.
Yeah, I'm still collecting here. So many limpets. No valid collection targets. Okay, we're who got the 49 one?
I've got it targeted at the moment.
Alright, I'm following you then.
Follow you guys if I could move.
Hey, back up, back up, back up.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Asteroid depleted.
Okay. I'm depleted.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Please call out when you found a good one.
Yeah.
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed.
I can
Oh.
see some fighting in the distance.
62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%. 62%
Who was that?
Acastus.
Right behind you.
Prospect limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
So much for this is a bad system.
Yeah.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet failed. Prospect limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Prospect limpet engaged. Scan detected.
Scan detected.
Asteroid scan complete.
Security service.
Prospect limpet failed. Prospect limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet failed. Prospect limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan
Ooh, I got a 40%.
Prospect limpet failed.
Okay. Wait a little bit to my perspective. Yeah, okay.
Limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Let's go with
Asteroid
41.
depleted.
Who has 41?
No, 40.
Oh.
We're one with the 40.
Oh.
Kinda wanna hit the axis.
There's a 40.
Programming limpet drone. Collect limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Collect limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid depleted.
Oh, I'm collecting tungsten here.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's useful for my next SRV experiment.
Do we want to
Collect
know?
limpet expired.
Not yet.
Ah, yeah.
Programming limpet drone.
My collector's expired.
Limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Somebody crunched.
Programming limpet drone.
Yeah, Nemesis just got moved.
Side wing there.
Anybody found the next one already?
Castus found it. I've got it targeted.
Oh,
Oop. It just disappeared. Hold on.
yeah, I just got kicked out.
Scan detected again.
Code Scar.
A Castus dropped from a wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Okay, see you all again.
Asteroid scan complete.
Why did you drop from a wing? Don't drop from a wing.
I got kicked out to main menu.
Why would you do a silly thing like that?
I had no idea.
Okay. I got the 43%
Also, new
over here.
NPCs spawned. Yeah, okay. We've got the police around, it's not a problem. Who do I have to follow now?
Me. I've got the rock up here.
The 43.
Yes. That's the one that the Castus found.
Okay.
Fortunately, I was looking at it when he dropped, and so I was able to just put another prospector on it.
Also, getting some nice lens flares from your engines.
lasers.
Asteroid defeated. Programming limpet drone.
What did you screw?
Prospect limpet failed. Prospect limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Man, that one's just on the border that I've got over there, 35%.
Oh,
34.96.
There's a 39 just over here.
yeah, let's rather take that one. I just noticed your ship name. Seal of your Doom. Wow. Really?
Yeah, well, I configured it. This is the one I used for AXI.
Oh, okay. I recommend getting a separate one.
Collector limpet expired.
Because refitting your cutter between mining and AX is a whole lot of work.
I've got a 53.4.
Expired. Programming
Ooh.
limpet drone.
Can you try to remember for going there next? Let's just do this
I'll
one.
keep it tagged.
Yeah.
Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet failed. Prospect limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
40% just over here. 48% next to it.
Nemesis Wolf had the 50 something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still active.
Asteroid depleted.
Depleted.
I must say it's going
Where was
very
the
slowly. It's probably because some of you have way more collectors than I have.
How many have you got?
Well, 2 class 5, so 6 in totals.
Yeah, same as me.
got
I've got 12.
Yeah,
I've got
okay.
8.
That
I think.
explains stuff.
Yeah, that's why I've only probably got about... Yeah, I've only got 36 tons in my car.
Because I only got 63 tons so far.
Where's the 50%er?
I would say it's about my 6 o'clock high from my position right now.
Can you please move towards it?
So it's behind you. I think. Nope, that's not it.
Small one. Oh, that's not it.
No, that's definitely not it.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed.
Out of range of the prospect. Right?
Although we mined that one before. Great.
Asteroid
That's why I try to
Yes.
keep flying towards the hotspot that's 1.78 megameters away. Because right now we are going backwards.
No, we've lost it. So Femi's getting better.
Yeah, let's find a new one, but try to go towards our hotspot again.
I've got a 48%, 3 kilometers away.
Yeah. Scrapping your shields a little bit there. Yeah. Iron storage full.
That's always good.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Asteroid defeated. Programming limpet drone.
Okay.
Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone.
refinery refuses to refine.
Prospect Olympic
Yeah, it'll get
found-
full and do that.
I found a 40% one.
complete.
No, I've got space in my cargo bay though.
Yeah, there's like a timer on the refinery that it has to time out for it to actually refine stuff.
Sometimes it can get so full it needs time to refine what it's got. Especially when you're pulling in so much stuff so fast.
I have a 40% one. If nobody has anything better. It's really close by.
I think it's this one I'm over here at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A small one.
Still not empty.
Get rid of cargoes.
There's plenty of cargo space. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to lock to menu.
Do what?
Sorry, I think I'm gonna have to lock to menu.
Did you try cycling your cargo scoop to see if that did anything?
Yep. Okay, back to Python.
Asteroid depleted.
This way. Excuse me, I suspect I'm going to need to kill somebody.
Scan detected. Target destroyed.
Okay.
So much for that.
Short and sweet.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet failed.
Alright, where to next?
Prospect limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete.
Yeah, that's that.
Prospect limpet failed. Asteroid depleted.
Calm down.
Oh, come on. Finding another depleted one.
Prospect limpet failed. Asteroid scan
Okay.
complete. Collect
46% and
42.
42.
Okay.
Prospect limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
I've definitely got to get engineering done on this T9, make it a little bit faster.
Programming limpet drone.
Currently don't wanna touch engineering at all, really. I'm sick of material farming for now.
You don't want to touch engineering at the moment anyway, it's broken. So.
What's that anaconda?
It's security.
Police.
Security, okay.
Yeah, check.
Asteroid depleted.
I got a ping on danger zone. Ah, it's the petition.
Has it got to 1,000 yet?
Don't know.
It's pretty close.
Has Zach killed himself yet?
That's a bit harsh. I'd
Well,
imagine
with the
he's
amount of
cracked
abuse he's
open
getting.
something strongly alcoholic at this point.
Who, Zach?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking, you know.
Programming limpet drone.
I think he's
Programming limpet drone.
Okay, where is the 46 one?
I'm
Down
heading
here.
towards it right now.
Okay, I see it.
I hope he's not responding anymore.
I hope he just went to bed.
Hopefully. Like, that man's had a bad day, but at the same time, he's had a bad day of his own devices.
Hmm. But then again, you don't know to what extent he's contractually on call, so to speak.
Yeah.
PR disasters don't always happen at a convenient time.
His first post is at 22 upvotes and the second was at 17 downvotes.
Oh,
His second one about the whole, we always do QA and it's awesome and there's nothing wrong. Fuck off.
It's not that awesome. I mean, I put in my post 10 minutes gameplay, you know, would have spotted something. Put two of us playing the game for a couple of hours and we'd have had half of these bugs spotted by now, you know.
Well, it's
like
the
they're not
collector limpets that really bewildered me. Mining's the most lucrative thing in the game at the moment, and everybody's grinding to pay for carriers, so how could they not have tested that?
Assassin's Creed Black Flag is such a good game.
Yeah.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Nope.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Quite fun trying to work out who's limpets and who's.
it
We should
doesn't
be able
matter.
We should be able to customize our limpet thruster colors.
You know, you should be able to customize your
59%, here we go.
you should be able to customize your HUD colors, but we see how well that one worked.
That works pretty well for me. But...
Yeah, I got my mining hat on. But not my mining distributor.
You're mining HUD?
Yeah.
Hat, I think he said.
HUD.
No,
Maybe
he said HUD.
HUD.
I have an exploration and a material gathering HUD, I have an anti-Vargoid HUD, I have a regular combat HUD, I have a trading HUD, I have a Gutamaya HUD. or
Near my house,
basically
it's
Imperial
just
heart,
white
and I have a mining heart, and I have an extra heart for one of my out commanders.
Okay.
I'd be curious to see what the difference is in the HUDs.
Well,
Asteroid depleted.
I can send you them and you can try them.
Sure. Now, whenever you change your HUD colors, you have to be out of the game for it to reset, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Collector limpet expired.
Actually, you're gonna rename. So you can see what I'm using for which.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a delay on firing the drone.
Putting my zip file in voice link pit.
Thank you.
There's a 31. Another 30.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet failed. Prospect limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect limpet failed.
Also, some of my HUDs have galaxy background modification as well.
45.
45?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Cargo scan.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed.
guess this is what happens when you boost in a cutter.
Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone.
So what direction are we headed now?
Prospector limpet
Painite
Yes.
hotspot
Asteroid
1.77
scan
million.
complete.
I'm just prospecting all the close asteroids first.
Asteroid scan complete.
Okay, I see. That's... Alright. Who had a 47% or something?
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone.
Not me.
Asteroid scan.
I
Oh, I
only
thought
have
somebody had a...
Prospector limpet
a
I think I mentioned a
34.
37.
Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete.
Ooh, we've got an 11%er.
Prospector limpet engaged.
What?
Asteroid scan complete.
Elephant percent? Is that what you said?
Expired.
A long nose on it.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
My limpet went straight through that rock.
Yeah, I find that happens quite a lot. Doesn't
Prospect
it?
limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect
I think it
limpet
just happened again.
Don't shoot at ones that are far away. It takes forever to wait for them to impact.
Oh, I thought that was closer than that actually, but
37%.
Prospect limpet engaged.
Don't like
Asteroid
that.
scan complete. Prospect limpet failed. Prospect limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone.
Galite. Wow.
Failed. Asteroid scan complete.
Getting distant words flashbacks.
48.7.
40? Okay. Let me just wait till my prospector hits.
Prospect
I have
engaged.
42.9.
Asteroid scan complete.
I've got
42,
9.49.
Sure. Let's go to mine. I've got many other unprospected asteroids very close by too.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet
And that one right next to us has 45%.
asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
By the way, who was asking what the petition status was?
I was.
It's at 1568 out of 1000.
35.24.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
I will say one thing for this spot, the materials are better. I've got selenium showing here.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Good night.
It's okay. So I'm new to the server. It's my first time here, so I was wishing to greet you all. That's all, really.
Well, hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
And good night, I guess.
Hello and goodbye. Yeah.
I'm guessing it's not nighttime where you're from, right?
A lot of us are,
It's getting there.
you know, it's getting late for some, but some of us are U.S. based, so it's really not that late for some of us.
Okay.
And some of us are just up late.
Yeah. Well, half time's not late.
Mm. The XA Squadron is currently rank 3 in trade and in regular combat.
Mining hard for carriers, I assume.
Yeah. And ganking a lot of people, I guess. Yeah, some of the XI guys are ganking mostly people that pissed them off. And I can't blame them for that.
What the fuck? They've changed the HUD, haven't they?
Slightly, yes.
Oh, it's
I
been
just
weeks
lost
since
my
I last
prospect.
played, so. Holy.
36% over there. 45%.
Come on, my prospector.
Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Oh, 45 over there as well.
45.
2 of them.
2 of them.
He's got a mining laser right down in the heart.
36.
What are you mining, if you don't mind me asking?
Painite.
Painite, okay.
The biggest money earner in the game.
Any double hotspot system?
Yeah, we're in the hip. system.
21991.
No.
What? Come again?
Yeah.
Eight.
Yeah.
It's HIP?
21991.
2191. Okay. It's not that close. No, not that far, sorry. It's English is not my main language. I'm really sorry if I fuck something up.
You're fine.
That's okay. English is nobody's main language, even if you're born with it.
Yeah, that's a fair way of putting it.
What's the population of the United States? All of us can speak English marginally, at best.
Yeah, I tend to think of it as you speaking American.
Yeah, it's right, because we enhanced upon the English, that's right.
No, Noah Webster randomly changed the spelling for the hell of it.
Oh, so you're saying we
just made the
massacred the
spelling
language.
easier.
I'm taking you're British, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's the...
Actually, hold up, who do we have in this call? We got 2 Americans,
2 Brits.
2 Brits, and
2 Brits.
German?
I'm a Spaniard, actually.
Huh?
Nagi, I think. Isn't it Nagi?
Oh, okay.
German.
I was reading something.
Yeah. German, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And Spain, you said?
Yep.
Nice.
So, Europeans outnumber the Americans.
Yeah, for now, yes.
And how many world wars did we bail your sorry asses out of?
Oof. Big oof. Well, I
How
have
long
to
does it
say,
take you to
my
actually get
country
in
was
there?
one of the
I
bad
don't
guys
know.
at first, but then it became kind of the good one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We'll go with good ones, you know.
Yeah.
World
I'll
wars,
take
everyone
good
was kind
ones.
of shit.
Carefully avoided participating in it.
We'll just pop in at the end and say we won.
No spoilers first.
Spoiler, we all lose World War III.
You can't possibly know that. I mean, yeah.
Or can he?
Let's not go there.
Hello, I'm actually a time traveler.
The cats are gonna win World War III, I can guarantee you that.
Do you have any sports almanac hanging around?
Oh,
There's a reference.
that's a good reference too.
Very nice reference.
Collective input expired.
Hey, 42.9. Indite.
Indite.
Although I should observe, it was 2015, 4 years ago, and I still haven't got my damn hotboard.
Yes.
We do have
Well, they are
hoverboard, they just have wheels. And don't
Yes.
hover.
Aren't there...
They're just boards.
Hey,
are
aren't
indeed boards.
there
Halfway there,
magnetic
halfway there.
ones that actually hover?
We're halfway there.
Sort of.
Yeah, we've
Actually,
got a board, not a hoverboard.
didn't
just a board.
somebody fly across the English Channel on a hoverboard the other week?
Knowing you crazy Brits, anything's possible.
It's just a normal thing
I
to do,
think the
right?
pilot was actually French.
Really?
Well, that-
you sure
that makes
he's
it
not
make even more
called...
sense.
You sure
was a
he's not
jetpack.
called
It
like
was a
Richard
jetpack.
Hammond or something?
Ricardo? No, Ricard Hammond, perhaps?
Ricardo
He was
Milos.
French, but it was a jetpack. I'm sure.
Yeah, you're right, it was.
Is that possible? I mean,
Yeah, we flew over the English Channel on a jetpack.
but that thing is huge. It's so wide.
Asteroid completed.
No, his wasn't too wide, it could have been.
It depends. If he was using a wingsuit, well, jetpack with wings, I could understand it.
Alright, the narrowest part of the English Channel is approximately... It's the Strait of Dover.
Something.
It's about 21, 22 miles.
6 kilometers. 4 miles.
60.
No. That's
No,
way too.
the shortest distance across the strait is from South Foreland, some 6 kilometers northeast of... Never mind. Northeast of Dover, and it's 20 miles, 33 kilometers.
Yeah, that's
That makes more sense.
20 miles.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you use
20
miles in
from us
Britain as
and
well?
the Germans.
Yes, we do.
Oh.
They
Okay.
use a bastardized version of the imperametric system.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a fairly accurate way of
I
Let's
thought
use
you
the
Brits were
imperial
normal.
system.
I mean, you're in the European Union, so.
Are they though?
Ah,
Not for much longer, I'm
Wow.
afraid.
no.
Nobody knows anymore, I don't think.
I don't even think the
got
government knows.
We got sneaky. We redefined our favourite measurements in metric terms.
Does Elite Dangerous Law say something about Brexit? Because it's really far back
Collect a limpet expired.
from the.
No, but it does say something about the World War III, I think.
Alright, I'm pulling up the Elite Dangerous timeline.
And
it's Britain versus
for
the rest of the
some
world.
reason, Cambridge was one of the few cities that did not get destroyed. Of course.
Okay, so the Elite Dangerous lore has a very convenient gap in between 1999 and 2044.
How
Very convenient. I mean, in 1990s, the first serious environmental problems on Earth appear as the last entry, and then it goes to 2044. World War III begins. ICBMs carrying thermonuclear warheads with explosive yields of 45 megatons. So Trump megatons are commonly used by various countries in multiple well-documented nuclear exchanges. Only the USA is able to avoid suffering any nuclear detonations on its soil during the war thanks to its defensive laser grid.
As any other fucking
Hang on,
Hollywood.
that sounds more like the backstory for Judge Dredd.
That sounds like Nixon's Star Wars initiative.
Right.
Which combined ground turrets with armed satellites to, okay, so we broke that treaty, to disable inbound enemy satellites before they reach their targets. The global nuclear conflict sets back space exploration decades. There's like a treaty that says you can't put weapons in space.
Well, the Russians are already doing it now.
Oh, the Russians broke that 30 years ago.
Oh.
One of their,
Does anyone have a good
military
asteroid?
space stations had an actual 20mm cannon installed on it.
Just in case, you know.
Prospect a limpet failed.
Well, you know why we need the US Space Force, for them space pirates.
Don't they have
Ooh, Space ISIS.
these ultrasonic vehicles? No? Or something like that? But are launched from
hypersonic.
space? Hypersonic, yeah.
I've got a 37 up here.
Blah.
Yeah. So far, it's the best thing I've found, though.
Alright, so 2044,
56.
World War III starts, 2050.
Right next to the 37.
Ends
Oh,
with
what?
1
How much?
billion dead.
A 56 right next door to this 37.
Ooh, okay, I'm right up your ass.
Well,
1 billion
Amazing.
dead isn't as bad as I thought if they were throwing around 45 megaton nukes.
Yeah, apparently only 1 billion perished in the conflict, many countries collapsed. I think they're lowballing that by about 4 or 5 billion.
But this is a serious question. When you say billion, you're saying you mean 1,000 million or just a billion? Because they're different things, aren't they?
Let me just-
Well, no, it's same. 1,000 million is a billion, but when you're talking about data stuff with computers, then that's where it
No,
gets different.
he's talking about
10
long
to the 9th
scale
power.
and short scale because, like we Germans, we use the long scale, so we have million, milliard, then billion, billiard, trillion, trilliard, and so on.
Same for us. I mean, we don't have that weird word, but yeah, it's kind of the same. It's a million, then 1,000 million, then a billion, then 1,000 billion, and then a trillion.
So long scale billion, 10 to the 12th power.
Yeah.
That's
Technically, we used to use that in the UK as well. It's just the American definition of billion seems to have taken over in recent decades.
oh, so it comes from America.
Because if they're saying that only 1,000,000,000 people died, 1,000 million, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I mean 1,000
But, yeah.
million. It's same as a billion. So 7 billion people in the world. That's a seventh of the fucking population in the world.
And if we're chucking around 45 megaton nukes, I'm not buying it. That number is still low by at least a billion.
Well, yeah, you're right.
45 megaton, that's actually kind of small
on
for
that
what
matter,
got available.
There is a pretty interesting video of some guy who analyzed the Independence Day movies, and they said that in the first movie approximately 3 billion people died, and it's mostly the major cities that have been wiped out. And he calculated it, and that number is super far off, and it was only approximately 500 million people that should have
Okay,
died.
so to get an idea of how large a 45 megaton nuclear bomb is, I'm going to use a website called NukeMap. Frontier Developments is in Cambridge Science Park, so we're going to have a 50 megaton nuclear bomb on Cambridge Science Park.
No pun
Yeah, but
intended,
still,
right?
people are spread out too far to hit that many so efficiently.
Well, so actually, what's a place that you guys know pretty well?
Well, my home.
I was about to say the same.
I'm not going to drop like well-known city that everyone has a general idea of.
Hamburg.
We're going to drop a 50 megaton nuclear bomb on London, and that's
Okay.
so it looks
Why
like
would drop it on New York?
I mean,
because
No,
because
Hollywood's had enough nuclear bombs. Okay, let's drop it in Europe. Just, you know, for the sake of changing a little bit.
But Palace of Westminster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to blow up Parliament, please feel free.
As long as it reaches the northern coast of Spain, I'm okay. I'm fine with that.
Okay, so if we dropped a 50 megaton nuclear bomb on the Palace of Westminster, that's the Tsar Bomba, the largest USSR bomb ever tested, with an airburst to detonate. Okay, so oh my. Birmingham is the next closest city that survives.
Ouch.
What about Lowestoft?
Where the hell's that?
Great Yarmouth, Norwich. Say Norwich.
I'm a dumbass American who has no idea where any of that.
Okay, there's on the British map. There's sort of a lump that sticks out the bottom right-hand side of Britain. It's a semi-circular lump.
Uh huh.
Right, well, in the middle of that.
All right, what was it called again?
So you're saying when you drop
Norwich.
when you drop a bomb of that size on London, that like Dover would be gone as well.
Checking
Dover.
Dover.
Dover's right next door. Dover's
Okay,
right
so
next
actually
door.
updated. I took away just the fireball radius. I want the thermal radiation, third degree burns as far out as St. Albans, Chelmsford, Royal Tunbridge Wells. Reading is gone. Reading is gone. Royston is gone.
Why is it pronounced Reading when it's written like reading?
Oh, there! I found Braintree.
Because the English language delights in being perverse.
Yeah.
That's why the Americans simplified.
Exactly. Improved upon it.
Fuck is this? I'm fucking retarded. I mean, is this the first time I've seen an actual map of Europe? Is this, I mean, what was I looking at this whole time?
What's
London.
the name of that website?
Nuclearsecrecy.com/nukemap. I'll put it in voice chat. Links pics.
So you dropped it in London, right?
Yeah, I'm rerunning it with radiation spread to get a 50% chance of having third degree burns. You have to be outside of Royston to the north. You have to be outside of Reading.
Do you have a number on radius, as in kilometers or miles?
Yes, I do. Third degree radiation burns, 50% chance, a 63.5 kilometers radius.
48% on me.
What happens at about the 100-mile mark? Which would be about 150 kilometers, 160 kilometers.
150. You're outside of third degree radiation burns. However, if you live anywhere to the northeast of London, you're in for a bad time.
Oh, fallout.
Because nuclear fallout delights in spreading through the wind.
Riggs.
Yeah, and the wind always goes
if you take take those
East.
and calculate, or just take all like major cities into consideration that have, I don't know, at least 1 million residents,
Expired.
and calculate how many people that are. What number would you get? That's the interesting part.
Okay, we're just gonna go with largest metro areas in the world. The top 20 metropolitan areas by populace, so this is not just the city itself, it is the entire region. In terms of population, we start out with Tokyo, then Seoul, then Mexico City.
Yeah,
New
yeah.
York,
Sum them
Mumbai.
up. How many people is it?
Okay, so Tokyo, 32 million people. Seoul, 20 million. Mexico City, 20 million. New York City.
You mean by square meter, right?
I could go also. So.
No.
I was joking.
So just so pure area. Seoul or Tokyo with 32 million. Seoul with 20 million. Mexico City with 20 million. New York City with 20 million. Mumbai with 19 million. Jakarta, Indonesia with 19 million. Sao Paulo, Brazil with 19 million. Delhi, India with 18 million. I'm not even going to pronounce that. Japan with 17 million.
Japanese
Shanghai.
names are more easy to pronounce, actually. Yeah.
Osaka, Kobe, Kyoto, I think it is. And then
Osaka.
Shanghai. Number 10 is Shanghai, China, with 16.6 million.
Number 10.
Yeah,
I was
how
expecting it to be a
many
little
is
higher.
that in total?
Let me find out for you. I need to boot up Excel.
I mean, I've just tried it myself with the 50 megaton bomb in London, and it's not that big actually.
Have you added on the external effects for 50% chance of third degree radiation burns?
Those effects are not. I mean, they don't kill you off right away.
Oh, and make sure you select airburst rather than surface.
Was it maximize airburst?
Is anyone filled up on cargo already?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, you already had 20 times.
Okay, so I should fill up more quickly, in theory.
So if we took all of the top 20 in the world.
Yeah.
And why is my spreadsheet program? It's a spreadsheet. It's not that hard, computer.
Have you appeased the computer's machine spirit recently?
I sacrificed incense to it earlier.
Okay, fair enough. Just give it a whack on the brass housing.
Okay, so that's gonna be approximately, that's thousands, that's 100 and let's see here.
So what is the most common, just looking through this, so what is the, the most likely bomb you're going to use? The Russians aren't going to hit you with the biggest thing they've ever produced.
Oh, no. The 50 megaton ones were never deployed.
The 50, they were tested once by the USSR, and it worked.
The largest that was ever in active service was 25 megatons, and that was intended for things like Cheyenne Mountain.
Yeah. And Castle Bravo is the largest US bomb ever tested. This is the only one ever detonated at 15 megatons. The Titan II warhead is the Whiskey 53, which is the highest yield US ICBM deployed at 9.
Are you reading, or do you know that by heart?
I'm reading it, I don't know if I
Okay, I was getting a little scared.
The Dongfeng 5 is China's current ICBM standard model at 5 megatons.
The trouble with a really high
So
yield.
what's the total count now? I still want to know.
Yeah, I'm working on figuring out exactly how to pronounce this one. I forget. I'm bad with numbers, you know.
Just copy paste it.
134. Let's see, that's hundreds, million, thousands, million. 134. I think that's trillion.
Huh?
Not trillion. That's not no billion. It's little b billion. The smaller
Huh?
scales. It's in voice chat links pics or voice link pic or whatever it is. You figure out the numbers. I just type them.
That's 134 billion. We don't have a population that big.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, hold up a second. Math.
So the largest bomb.
If you all want a
currently in the US
40%, there's
arsenal
one right
is
next door
1.2
here to this big rock.
megatons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know why. It's because I summed up the wrong column. Well, I'm a dumbass.
Wait, which one? Noodle?
The one I've got targeted.
Oh, that. Yeah. Okay.
Top 20, I'd estimate 300 million altogether.
Yeah, 345 million it looks like. If I calculate the right column.
So yeah, that's not even 500 million.
Yeah, but if there was a nuclear exchange, it would be carpet bombing.
Yeah, but you get the idea that people. I mean, you might think that all of the big cities make up the majority of our population, but it's very far off.
Well, it's not the casualties of the initial exchange that are the only factor, though. They're probably not even the larger exchange.
It's the lack of infrastructure to care for food. Alright, so if we go airburst, nuke map will calculate, you know, death and stuff. If I tell it to estimated fatalities.
Well, actually, what you would have to do is calculate if the world's uranium reserves actually make it possible to build that many bombs of that magnitude.
Just watch War Games. It's far faster.
War Games is a great movie.
Yeah.
So let's hear. What is another city that we should drop it on? What's the most populous one in the world again?
Tokyo.
I think that's
Tokyo.
Chongqing. Chongqing in China.
That's racist.
Let's drop one on Tokyo, Japan. Tsar Bomba.
I know how it's written.
100 megaton model.
You tell me how it's pronounced.
Seeing as we've already done London, I'd prefer to nuke Washington.
Oh, I nuked Tokyo.
Washington is not big. Washington DC doesn't have that many
Well, that's
residents.
not too bad.
I know, but that just ensures that it'll be very thorough.
If you set off a Topol SS-25, which is Russia's current nuclear arsenal, 800 kiloton sort of thing, it's only one. It's only 639,000 dead.
If you drop Tsar Bomba 100 megaton version on Tokyo, this is like we decided to get rid of Tokyo permanently. It's 14 million dead.
But the Japanese.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they decline to test that on the grounds that they didn't think the aeroplane dropping it would actually be able to reach safe distance in time?
Yep.
When they dropped the ones in Hiroshima, I mean. Where?
No, the
Tsar Bomba 100 megaton.
Oh, the Tsar Bomba. Okay.
They tested a 50, so a half strength version, and they didn't
41%?
test their full strength version.
And how high did the plane fly in order to be at a safe distance? Because, I mean...
Well, it wasn't about altitude, it was about...
Flashpoint.
Yeah, I think they had to build the largest parachute that was ever constructed to make sure it descended slowly enough for the dropping bomber to get away.
Oh. That's actually smart.
But then everybody's seen it falling down.
Yeah, Nagi,
Huge
what's
parachute.
going on right now is you told Canis to shut it when we realized that I had strange permissions in distant radio, and Canis
Should we just open the fish buffet?
Actually, I think I'm gonna stop soon because it's kinda getting late. Even though I'm not nearly filled up. I'm not even halfway.
Well, this is why I go for less cargo and more collectors.
No, not being
Well,
funny. But
it was different
myself,
the other
I'd have
times
more
I did
cargo
wing
by
mining, where people used to have the same amount of collectors as I have.
I'm reading up on the Zarbamba test, and the 50 megaton version was beyond the stratosphere into the mesosphere when the mushroom cloud finally peaked. That's a big ass bomb.
Well, it's why they stopped using bombs that big. So much of the energy is just wasted into space.
Well, not wasted if you wanted to send a message.
39%
I mean,
right next door.
Alright.
I mean, it's at that sort
But
of
wouldn't
level
it-
that you're not really just setting a bomb off and killing people. And
Wouldn't
things,
it
you're
be
actually
theoretically
threatening to
possible
crack the
to
crust open, aren't you?
EMP the whole of the United States with such a
EMP?
big bomb? Yeah, when you detonate it in high altitude.
Asteroid depleted.
Oh,
Yeah, they
Right.
only need one to do that to Britain. I remember seeing a
Not sure-
document.
I'm
they
not
only
I
sure.
need
mean, the
one
entirety of
bomb.
the United States is pretty fucking big. It's really,
Yeah.
really big. I'm not sure. I wouldn't bet it on it.
And that's interesting because is there an optimal size for using a bomb for EMP purposes? I mean, if it's too large,
I mean, what happened with the starfish experiment?
it took out Hawaii, I think. But Hawaii's not all that big.
Yeah, but there's also nothing surrounding it.
Let's see, the Minuteman 3 is the only land-based ICBM still in US service. With the Atlas Titans, Midgetman Peacekeeper, and 2 Minutemans decommissioned. So if we just dropped Minuteman 3, it's only 300 kilotons. Wow, that's not that big.
Well, that's what I mean. They went for more lower yield heads.
Yeah.
more
Yeah, let's
precisely
drop one on
targeted.
Moscow.
Lots
Let's
of
actually
small
launch
ones.
multiple. If the US was to actually do one, it would probably drop it on Moscow and a couple of strategic military sites. So goodbye Beijing and Moscow.
Didn't need those anyways.
If there was to be a nuclear exchange, if we detonate that,
Okay,
even those
what's-
two cities combined is only 7.8 million. dead.
some real talk now. What's the best close mining setting station?
Nukes.
The nuke system? Okay, I'm gonna look for it.
Hang on, I've got Inara up at the moment. Painite 21991.
Just gonna check the miner tool. That's probably quicker. Just one button click. We are in.
How close is close? Davis Gateway in HIP 13644, 87 light years, selling at
For me, it
790.
says the best one is Folzard Dock in HIP 19934.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. That's 768.
109 light years away. But I have to use something that I can actually reach.
Well, what
So
sort
I
of range?
can't reach that one.
New Enterprise.
Yeah, it's back up to 797.
Yeah.
That's
the
120. That's 127.
highest I've
Shit,
ever
what
seen
kind
it
of
was
star cluster is here?
896.
Mm.
You looking for distance or for price?
A little of both.
Yeah.
795 at 126 light years.
Yeah.
That's too far away from me.
Yeah, it's very far away.
I don't have a fuse scoop with me right now.
There's one at 62, but that's only 567,000.
Yeah,
Somebody shedding
the next one is
light.
just 100 light years away.
Yeah, I'm missing 2 jumps on that one.
Got a fuse scoop?
Nope.
Okay.
Do they have them at the local station?
I believe so. I'm just docking there right now, so I'll tell you in a minute.
Either fuse scoop or I could take my
You
FSD
mean
booster.
Carlois station?
Chalois City.
Chalois. Okay.
I think I started an
Yes.
FSD booster where I can take that one.
Actually, Chalois has all the fuel scoops of any size.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, they do.
I'm on my way. I think my game crashed. Yes, it did.
A little quick question. Well, it might not be that quick, but just a question. I might be getting into a minefield if I ask this, but what the fuck is ARX?
It's
Arcs.
a
It's currency.
new way to buy this stuff off of the Frontier store. You can convert real money to it to buy the paint jobs and stuff like you used to, or you can earn it in game up to 400 per week.
Basically, if it commits to buying things in advance, and when you do it, you can buy things purely in game. You don't have to go into Steam or the Frontier store or anything else to do it.
Oh, but you can earn it through the game.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Very,
only
very,
a
very,
low
very
amount.
slowly. I mean, for example, just to buy a weapon color change will take you 11 weeks.
How many weeks? Come again?
11.
Weeks.
Oh, okay.
It's over 4,000 arcs for a weapon color.
Wow.
Well, that's
you know,
weird.
and
Because there was
400 arcs a week, so that's 11 weeks.
There was
Just
400
a
arcs
weapon
per
color.
week.
Yeah.
I was looking
Is there like
earlier
a
and it was-
grinding limit, or did they put a specific limit? Like
Yeah,
you can only
Yes.
get.
Yeah, they put a specific cap on there.
Oh, okay. That's nasty.
Although to be fair, I was looking earlier today and I'm sure there was some skin cheap as 600 or 640.
Yeah.
I mean, not like I was gonna paint the ship, because I've spent already too much on this. What the fuck?
3, 2, 1, engage.
Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Weapon colours are 2240, so that's 5.5 weeks.
How much?
2240.
2240.
I swear weapon colors was 4,000 arcs on the Xbox.
Well, everything's in flux at the moment, and yeah, and looking at Imperial Cutter military pack, the skins are 620 each.
I'm looking at the Anaconda. I'm not sure which is the cheapest. Oh, this one's 620.
The pricing's
AX.
all over the place. You've got 620 for the military pack, you've got 1820 for the Predator colours, you've got
That's it.
3250 for the Pulse colours.
22.
Yeah, those you wanna get.
3250. Shit.
The pulse ones are really cool.
Yeah, to be
And
fair.
I am still missing them for Corvette. Oh, an NPC is behind me who wants to interdict me.
Fish slap him.
I won't get myself caught.
What's you're in the system HIP 21991.
Yep.
Which planet? Because I'm looking at the system map right now.
1.
Planet 1? Okay, the big one.
Already dropping at the station. Okay, cool.
Kutamaya Delta Romeo November. The Imperial Flight
okay.
Operations Bureau is most pleased to have you visit, Commander. Your docking request has
I need
been
to do
approved.
more mining
Please proceed
sessions
to
with the
bay
IMU guys.
17.
They have the maps.
Yeah, I understand that's actually possible.
Take only 2 hours to get filled up.
How do they ensure that they drop in at the same place each time? Do they have somebody
They
kind of...
triangulate or something.
Someone's trying to rip me
Scan detected.
weapons.
Pirate actually dropped with me at the station.
Well, that's got to be frustrating for them.
Starport services.
Touchdown confirmed. May alight when ready. Welcome to the facility, Commander.
I just came here in my Anaconda. I was hoping. I mean, are you gonna stay here for much longer, guys?
No, I'm gonna go offline after this.
Okay.
Well, we can wing you in. What platform are you on?
PC.
Oh, you might need my PG.
Yo, what?
My private
Player group.
Okay.
Private group, yeah.
Get back here, you coward.
So what do I do? Do I enter your command name directly?
Yes.
And that would be?
Yeah,
Well, everything before the line.
yeah, just the Dr. Nagi part.
Oh, and wonder, I can make the jumps with my frameshift drive booster without refueling.
I got a 42% here, Nemesis.
Yep. Where are you?
So you're saying, sorry,
I
it's
see you.
Dr. Nagi.
Yeah.
That's it, or
Yeah.
with the cat
That's
seal
it.
thing?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to imagine what things would be like.
Oh god, some propaganda right in my face. The future lies with the Empire.
When ready.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what are exactly player groups for? I mean, you've got wings, but that's just for 4
Yeah.
people.
Well, you have open where anybody can be, including the gankers.
Facility boundaries.
You have private groups so that you can form a party with your friends that other players can't get into.
Oh,
And so you
okay.
can mine with friends and stuff and restrict access as to just
So
who
that's
you
what you
want.
were doing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Nagi was streaming, and so it just there's some people that like to stream snipe and stuff, so it just makes it a little bit easier for when you're streaming to be in a player group because that they can't get to you.
Okay.
Unless the game screws up like it did that one time and you solo player group, it didn't matter, everybody was all thrown together.
Okay, so I'm relatively new to the game. I haven't played in like 6 weeks, and I've just played for like 8 months or so, so I'm really fresh.
problem.
Still.
No problem.
Yeah,
Everybody's constantly learning new things about the game because FDev finds new ways to screw it up.
So I've been told, yeah. The September update, I'm really not finding it that of a hustle, that big of a hustle. Maybe just some UI changes and the ARX arcs. Is that correct?
Arcs, yeah, arcs.
Yeah.
Arcs.
It's not much of a hassle. It's just more of all the stuff that it broke that should have been gotten by way of
Quality assurance.
quality assurance. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see. I should get.
And also still some things that were broken by the April update haven't been fixed yet.
Oh, that's nice.
Like the flag launcher explosions, we still can't see them.
What's your? Is it just Lima 2? Is your commander name?
Yep. That's
Okay,
it.
hang on. Let me send you a friend invite. That way I can send you a wing invite.
Wait a minute. You said Lima 2.
Yeah,
Wait a
that's you. Is that your commander name in game?
I'm not sure. Let me check.
Limado.
If you hit the.
Yeah, I got it.
What is it?
It's Lemado.
Oh, okay. Let me. There we go. I can do it this way.
Okay. See you, Dr. Nagi,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, that's I'm Noodle and Noodles are pasta, but my name is Noodle Impasta.
Yeah, you
Okay,
should,
Noodles.
You should,
So you're Noodles. I mean, I hadn't
Yeah.
your voice.
You should
I
have
haven't-
access to the private group now.
Yeah. So you'll need to log out to the main menu and then go into your instead of clicking open, go to the next one over and go into
Okay.
private group and select it, and then once you select it, then in the list, then you'll go to the right and start the private group session.
Okay, so it's gonna be the Acastus or Dr. Nagi?
Nagi
Okay.
is the private group you want to be in, and then once you accept that friend request and you're in the private group, I can send you a wing invite.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay, I've reached the target system now.
Mando, noodles, and pasta. Here you are. It says you're unreachable for me.
Yeah,
wait a
because you
bit.
got to get into the player group. Just accept the friend request, and then once you're in the private group, Dr. Nagi's private group, then I'll send you the wing invite, and you can drop into us.
Don't we have a bot command that shows it?
Oh yeah, we do have the bot in here. I forgot that. Thank you.
I think it's all set. Let me check.
All right. In voice chat or voice link pit, the text channel above here,
Yeah.
and then
I've just sent a wing request.
okay to him.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
58.6.
Accepted it. Okay.
There you are.
Nice.
Do I have voice comms on?
Doesn't appear that you do in game, so we'll just use here.
Okay, perfect. It was just to turn it off because, you know, Discord and the voice comms tends to get a little...
So good to finally be able to wing up with you, by the way.
yeah, that's... It's been a while since we started, since you threw me into the server. I mean...
Okay, wing beacon active.
Nice to finally meet you, by the way.
Oh, no problem.
Toast.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
so you said you were about to go sell the stuff.
Not
'cause
just
you've-
me.
Nagi is. He's where
Okay.
he's over in Germany. It's quite late for him.
Okay. Well, actually, I've got the same time.
Yeah.
How do you say this?
What?
Timestamp?
Time zone,
Yeah.
yeah.
Time zone. Time zone.
Yeah, but Spanish
The
people
US.
are used to stay up longer than Germans are.
Yeah. And
Time thingamabob.
Mission authorized. Proceed to Bay 10.
plus that.
I mean, technically, I could stay up longer because I'm off this week, but I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, so I don't wanna
Yeah, same,
push it
man.
too hard.
That's nice.
Oh, the
Why
planet
did I
the
just
station
get
is
a-
orbiting looks like Jupiter, just without the big red dot.
Why did I just get a message saying mission objective detected?
Because you
It's one of
shall
those
ignore
random
it.
files. Probably means there's a mission which you haven't accepted, which this is the target.
Is it okay, guys, if I mine in an anaconda? Are you're not gonna get like
You're fine.
okay.
No problem there.
There's 2 of us in T9s, and there's one in a cutter. So
Oh, fancy stuff.
I know. Technically,
we're not particularly partial to.
well, generally.
I
Okay,
got
I docked.
to Baron rank, but then I just got bored of grinding and I stopped because I was getting real bored.
Just grind that little bit more, and
Yeah, I was about to the past
you
week,
too
but
can have this beautiful.
So
phallic.
this sells for 195 million, so it's not that bad.
how much cargo is that?
Oh, I already sold it. I think it was 250 tons or something.
Okay. How much jump range do you all have?
20.
I'm guessing your ship's as engineered, right?
Yeah,
Mine's not.
partly. I have 31 right now.
41.
12.
31.
12 and a half.
Okay. Well, that surpasses the limits of my imagination because I've got like 24 and I'm not engineered. I've got into engineering actually.
What ship are you using, sir? The Anaconda?
Anaconda. And I've stripped it off just to make big jumps. So that for me is a big jump.
If you're gonna get and do any kind of engineering, go see Felicity Farsi.
Yeah, I got there and she just asked me for some meta alloys.
Hmm.
And then I got to Maya. Maya or Gaia? Maya. I
Maya.
think. Maya, and then I bought them, got back, sold them to her. Well,
Actually,
it was just one.
I actually recommend doing that with Elvira Matuk first, because through her you get other advanced engineers that are way more useful than the ones you would get through Farseer.
For now, I was just looking for the increased light.
Elvira
jump range.
Matuk has that.
Okay.
57.
The other thing
57.
you might want to do, which doesn't take
Yeah, Noodles, if you
that
come over
long,
here.
is take a trip out to the Guardian systems, get the Guardian
59% over
FSD
here.
booster.
I
Yeah,
was
you-
about to ask about that.
Yeah, you do that after you got the FSD engineering.
Yeah. Once
Not
you're
before that.
engineered and you've got a ship with decent jump range, it shouldn't take more than
Yeah.
a couple of hours.
Also, there's that mega ship that jumps 500 light years each week towards
forgotten
Guardian
about
space. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. There's a mega ship ferry that goes back and forth
Yeah.
each week.
Ain't that the cannon thing?
No,
No, that's another thing. I'm getting mixed up.
No, a new one. It was a community goal a few months ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was the first.
okay.
It was the first big goal that they launched. The Guardian ones.
Okay. And what about the other big ones that we're gonna introduce in the December update? The fleet carriers.
They are
So far,
probably
those are still planned.
going to
That's why we're
cost a
mining.
lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Grinding
why we
money.
are mining.
But actually, I've tried combat and passenger missions and stuff, and mining is the one thing I enjoy the most.
Which is good because
It's
it's
the
the
one
most
thing that makes the
profitable at
most
the moment.
money.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I do take out the. I do make some profit out of it. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna stop my live stream now and gonna close the game and